Let's be real, we all have dreams we want to chase and goals we hope to achieve. But more often than not, something seems to get in the way. It might be self-doubt, feeling lost on where to start, or just the daily noise and stress of life pulling us in every direction. It's easy to blame outside circumstances, but the real obstacle usually lives inside our own mind. Think about how many times you've talked yourself out of trying something new, simply because it felt too risky or uncomfortable. We convince ourselves we're not ready, not skilled enough, or that the timing isn't right. That kind of thinking builds invisible walls between us and what we truly want. The truth? Those walls aren't real. They're built from fear, habit, and stories we tell ourselves. But here's the good news. If your mind can build those barriers, it can also break them down. Every step forward starts with recognizing that the power to move ahead was always in you. It's not about being fearless, it's about acting despite the fear. Once you realize that, the path forward becomes a whole lot clearer. Today, we're exploring how to unlock your full mental potential using a mix of timeless wisdom and modern science. This isn't just talk. We're diving into real steps you can use to shift your mindset and reshape your life. We'll look at how simple daily actions can rewire the way you think, improve your focus, and help you gain more control over your decisions. Whether you're trying to be more productive, chase a goal, or simply feel more confident, this journey is for you. If you're getting something useful out of this, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. It helps a lot, and there's a lot more where this came from. Stay with me until the end, because each part builds on the last, and I promise, the transformation is worth it. Let me take you back. There was a time when I felt completely stuck. Like I was chasing my dreams through quicksand. Every step forward felt like I was slipping back even more. Doubt was constant. I kept wondering if I was capable of achieving what I wanted. Sound familiar? That lingering fear of not measuring up, of falling short. It's something most of us wrestle with. Then I discovered something powerful, neuroplasticity. It's the science behind how our brains can change, grow, and adapt. Not just when we're kids, but at any age. Every new thing you learn, every experience you have, reshapes your brain. Isn't that wild? Each time you take on a challenge or learn a new skill, you're literally rewiring your brain and expanding what you're capable of. Take this idea. You have control over your mind, not external events. That quote hit me hard. It reminded me that every time we push ourselves, we're training our brain just like we train a muscle. And the more we do it, the stronger we get. So think about the last time you tried something new, something that made you nervous. Maybe it felt uncomfortable or even scary. But in that moment, you weren't just stepping out of your comfort zone. You were helping your brain grow stronger and more resilient. That's huge. Why not make that a habit? Why not push the limits we've set for ourselves and see what we're really made of? Let me share something personal. I was staring at a project one day, completely convinced I couldn't handle it. Every time I tried to start, a voice in my head told me I wasn't smart enough. It was exhausting, fighting against my own thoughts. Maybe you felt that too. Then I came across this idea. It's not what happens to you, but how you respond that really matters. That changed everything. I started challenging those thoughts. Instead of accepting I can't, I started asking, why not? It wasn't easy. Some days it felt like a fight. But slowly I gained ground. I learned about the growth mindset, the belief that we can develop our abilities through effort and persistence. That belief changes everything. It builds a love for learning and makes us stronger in the face of setbacks. What's one belief that's holding you back? What if you questioned it? Now, let's talk about focus. Ever sat down to work, full of motivation, only to look up hours later and realize you barely made progress? That used to be me. My mind would wander constantly, and it felt like I couldn't stay on task. One evening, I read something that stuck with me. Life is short, don't waste it on distractions. That hit home. I decided to stop letting my time slip away. I tried all kinds of strategies, meditation, brain exercises, even tweaking my diet. And slowly, my focus improved. It was like I finally found the clarity I'd been missing. But it wasn't just about controlling my attention. It was about becoming more aware of how my mind worked, and working with it instead of against it. I started choosing what to feed my mind. Positive, helpful thoughts instead of noise. That small change made a big difference. And here's the truth, your mind is not fixed. It's flexible, trainable. Every challenge, every small win makes it stronger. So why not embrace that? Trust that with every step, you're building a better version of yourself. Finally, let's talk about emotions. For a long time, I thought being strong meant bottling up how I felt. I'd push everything down, thinking it made me tougher. But it didn't. It made me explode when I least expected it. One rough day, I hit my limit. That's when I realized, managing your emotions isn't weakness, it's essential. Understanding how you feel and dealing with it in a healthy way makes you stronger. It's not about pretending everything's fine. It's about learning to ride the waves instead of being drowned by them. It also means giving yourself permission to feel without shame. Emotions aren't roadblocks, they're signals. They tell us when something needs attention, when a boundary's been crossed, or when something really matters to us. Learning to listen to those signals helps us navigate life with more honesty and resilience. When you start to accept your emotions as part of your human experience, you stop running from them. And when you stop running, you can finally start building. Building trust in yourself. Building better relationships. Building a mindset that's rooted in strength, not suppression. So here's my challenge to you. Take control of your mindset. Don't ignore your thoughts or emotions. Work with them. Learn from them. Believe that you can grow, that you can change. Start small, one step at a time. And here's something else to remember, your progress won't always be loud. Sometimes growth is quiet. It happens in moments when you choose patience over frustration, courage over fear, or focus over distraction. These are the victories that matter. They add up even if no one else sees them. Don't wait for perfect timing or perfect conditions. Start with what you have. Use what you know. Trust that momentum builds when you simply begin. And when you slip, which we all do, get back up with more clarity and strength than before. Celebrate every bit of progress. Even the smallest win counts. Because they mean you're moving, you're evolving. And that, in itself, is powerful. The future version of you is built by what you do today. You're not stuck. You're just beginning. Let's go make it happen.